Hello everybody and welcome to another video, and this has been a little while coming, but it is time for the Budget of Sigmar 2 Electric Boogaloo Award winners. The votes have been tallied, the armies submitted, the awards are ready to go. So, without much hesitation, let's just get into it. Drum roll please. I'll assume you're doing a drum roll in your head right now. Here we go. Let's look at who won some awards. All right, so we begin with Most Imaginative, and perhaps unsurprisingly, this one goes to Bethany Graham for The Lost of Bethel Green. Truly, absolutely, a stunningly, amazingly imaginative army. The conversions, the crazy pumpkin chariot, the pumpkin geist with the pumpkin king on top, and all of that. This was an absolutely wonderful conversion, a labor of love. Every little piece fitting in the pumpkins in all sorts of unusual places. Not only just the heads, but the coaches, and then the wheels of the black coach, and every other little thing to scatter them around. I think this was an extremely well-deserved win, and I think people responded to it and voted accordingly. So it doesn't surprise me that this took Most Imaginative, because this is just a wonderful piece of imagination brought to life in this army. So congratulations, Bethany. Absolutely awesome. All right, next up we have Best Narrative, and that goes to MC1 Gamer with The Legacy of Musalon. So apparently there are a lot of people who love the idea of Musalon living on in the new world, and through the forces of death, keeping a little bit of the old world alive, and some part of Bretonnia still wandering the plains of death, looking to maintain that nobility in a new age. So congratulations, MC1. Super great. Obviously, this army represents a lot of, a long culmination of work for him, and so I thought this was well deserved. And obviously, being a fan of both Bretonnia and this particular province, I love all his conversions, and he had a great story behind it. All right, next up, Best Theme. Omri with the Steamcast Eternals, his Stormcasts that have been manufactured by the dwarves, by the Duarden, clockwork cog beings of justice and righteousness, whose inner mechanics run so hot that they glow with this internal fire, and you can just see it carried all throughout every miniature as everything is just heated from the inside. I talked during the initial video about how much Omri worked to get this paint scheme correct, and I just think it looks fantastic. So, big congratulations to him. I think the theme is fantastic. I think the way he executed on it in both small and big ways throughout the force speak to it, and it spoke to other people as well. Like, I just want everybody to really take a look at, like, the Liberators on the right side, and just look at all the teeny tiny little cogs he cut and slid under the armor and has on shoulders, and just the tiniest little, or elbows or whatever, the tiniest little details that he worked in all over the place to keep this theme going throughout the entire force. And this took a lot of time to do, and he executed on it really well. So big congratulations to Omri. Completely awesome, man. A wonderful theme, and I hope to see more of this force. I want to see it become just a massive, massive force. I love it. All right, but the big winner, and boy oh boy, this was a big victory for Emil, because it was in all three of these categories. It was a pretty clear victory for him. He won by a pretty large swath of votes. So best individual conversion, best army-wide conversion, and then best overall goes to Emil for the Leshens of the Deepwood. Such an amazingly stunning, striking army. Emil just got right into the heart of what this challenge was about converting on every model, on a theme, bringing it to life. He, all of these skulls, as I mentioned in the original video, are green stuff. He molded and sculpted all this, brought bits together, brought different kits together, added extra pieces, just completely great conversions all throughout. A wonderful combination of good use of bits, good use of different kits, good use of green stuff. wonderful basing, wonderful everything. Like, the models just look fantastic. And, you know, obviously, it's just so striking from a distance to see all of these sort of skull-headed Leshen creatures moving across the table at you. So I think this was absolutely a hugely deserved victory. Emil put in a ton of work on all of these units. Like, look at how much he got done here, considering all the sculpting that had to be done on every single model, every Dryad, every Tree Revenant, everything. It all had to be, all this green stuff work. So, and quite nicely painted as well, I might add. Let's not forget the conversion work, but also a wonderfully painted force, very striking looking. So there you go. That's the winners of our Budget of Sigmar 2 Hobby Challenge in the PmP. I'd like to give everybody just a big congratulations. All of our budgeteers, everybody who supported them, who gave feedback, everybody who submitted. Wonderful, wonderful work, everyone. Thank you so much for all of your submissions. That is this hobby challenge to a close. If you're interested in joining us in the PmP for future hobby challenges, or just to take your own next step on your hobby journey, the link for the PmP community will be down below. We're going to start a new hobby challenge here very soon, and that one should be a little bit smaller than this massive challenge. We only do one of these big 6-month challenges a year, because, you know, otherwise people would lose their minds. But we have some smaller hobby challenges coming up, and we'd love to have you, whether you're just beginning or whether you're an established master. All that's required is you want to take the next step on your own personal hobby journey. So congratulations to all the winners. Thank you to everybody who submitted, everybody who participated in this, and of course, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.